There are lots of holly jams. There are lots of holly jams. What's so best about holly jams? They're fun for everyone. Christmas had lots of unrated tales. Let's explain details on what makes them prevail. There are lots of holly jams. There are lots of holly jams. What's so best about holly jams? They're fun for everyone. Claymation's a holly jam, enchanted music, vintage realm. Muppet Family was lovely, those are holly jams. Why is Gumball a jam? How does the green card do just like them? Hearts grew big and new holiday gigs, those are holiday jams. We're off to Greendale Community. There's a special read that shows the show's glory. There are lots of holly gems. There are lots of holly gems. What's so best about holly gems? They're fun for everyone. Thank you, buddy.
Well, it needs work. I have to go.
What? I wasn't even parodying the elf song. Oh well, maybe next year I'll do the hot chocolate one. Abed's Uncontrollable Christmas is the 36th community episode that aired on December 9, 2010. This is a holly jam where I'm going to try something a little different. Where the other jams I looked over are all from an anime series, I'm looking over a live-action series that has an anime episode. Community is a comedy sitcom that takes place at a community college starring a bunch of ensemble characters. It doesn't sound that interesting, but what made the show entertaining is for its use of meta humor, pop culture, and making fun of film and TV tropes and cliches. Over time, the show got a cult following, a Primetime Emmy Award, and got greenlighted for a feature film on Peacock in the future. But I had to confess, I surprisingly never watched a single episode of the show. I didn't know where it came from, heard anything much about it, and the only thing I knew of it existing was from that Cartoon Network math sketch where they parodied the show in Monsters University.
What if we made it kind of like Hunger Games?
Why would we do that?
Because we can.
The only thing I heard so much about the show is just the stop-motion Christmas special. And if the comedy and writing is anything like this jam, I'd be up for more community episodes. So the big question is, other than the meaning of Christmas, how wonderful can this special really be? Let's find out, shall we? It starts off with the stars of the community eating at the cafeteria. However, Abed noticed that everything in this episode is stop motion, but none of his friends don't seem to believe him or understand what he's talking about. Abed starts the community intro by singing a Christmas song for the special, and he gets tased by the police for jumping on some cars. His friends take him to a psychiatrist named Duncan to snap him out of his delusion, but Abed doesn't want any mental help. He believes if he finds the meaning of Christmas, everything will be live action again. He sings a sad quick Christmas song, literally entitled Sad Quick Christmas Song, and a snowman comes to life, but it's actually Chang, one of the characters from the show. One of Abed's friends, Britta, calls him to come to the study room, only to discover that this was all just a therapy session to solve Abed's stop-motion problem. Duncan tricks him that in order to find the meaning of Christmas, he has to go inside his mind. Abed decides to do it along with his friends, and inside his mind, they get sent to a Christmas world called Planet Abed, and all Abed's friends are Christmas toys, and Duncan is a Christmas wizard. As they follow the Candy Cane Road to the North Pole, Abed warns his friend that if they don't have the Christmas spirit in them, they'll be cut off from the journey Willy Wonka style, and hopefully Hugh Grant will do a funny dance. Shirley objects being a baby doll in Abed's story, so the Christmas wizard whisks her away with a Christmas pterodactyl. Later, they get invaded by a swarm of humbugs, and Jeff in the box was next to leave due to his snarky, sarcastic behavior. Presumably, he wants to be trapped in a G.I. Joe fantasy. They travel through the Cave of Frozen Memories, where Duncan shows the others his Christmas memory in order to figure out Abed's stop-motion vision. But Abed outwits the wizard by exposing his insecurities over his complication towards his dad not coming for Christmas. Embarrassed by his outburst, Duncan leaves the section, giving Abed a chance to self-destruct the cave. He leaves Britta behind for lying about the therapy section, but she had to help Abed so the dean wouldn't kick him out of Greendale Community. Despite her reasoning, Abed says goodbye to her. As the remaining four boards the Christmas train, the others explain even though they don't celebrate Christmas that much or celebrate other December holidays like Hanukkah, there's still a little bit of Christmas in them. Abed, for instance, has divorced parents, but every December night, his mom comes to visit him to watch Christmas specials like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Troy realized that today is December 9th, but Abed thinks it's still yesterday. Duncan returns and decides to stop Abed's Christmas journey because he uncovers something on Abed's front door. Abed refused to stop and exposed the Christmas wizard as a Christmas warlock. He ran to the train's engine while Annie and Troy tried to stop the warlock to find the meaning of Christmas. Pierce returns to join Abed's quest to the North Pole so he wouldn't have to be lonely. The two finally made it to the North Pole, but Santa's workshop is all abandoned and destroyed. Abed finds the present, and inside it is the first season of Lost on DVD. No, it's not the meaning of Christmas, it just means there's a lack of payoff in this journey. Why? Because Duncan came back and read the letter in front of Abed. It said that his mom won't visit him this year because she has a new family, a new life. This harsh truth freezes Abed in isolation. No pun intended. But all his friends come back to support him and attack Duncan while sharing their meaning of Christmas. The ice melted and Abed finds his meaning of Christmas by spending time with his friends. To continue his Christmas tradition, they all watch Christmas specials at Abed's home and everyone is live action again after the TV was turned off. Oh, and there's a post-credit scene that they're still stop motion because Troy wants to taste some stop motion foods. Oh, I'm like that with green eggs and ham and the regular case from BFDI. And just like the cookies Abed and Troy ate, there were a lot of ideas that went into the special to make itself unbelievable, particularly with the visuals and the Christmas message. The stop-motion animation is absolutely incredible. The designs of the main characters translate well, matching their real-life counterparts. This is obviously meant in an homage to the Rankin Bass Christmas special, specifically Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, with the winter atmosphere to Abed's friends becoming toys similar to the Misfit toys. In fact, the style plays an important role in the story. It ties into Abed's personal connection to Christmas involving his mom. Now, in the show, Abed has been known as the character that someone knows he's a TV character for the show Community due to his love for movie and TV pop culture. He knows about the trope so much, he's grown very self-aware like a young Ryan Reynolds, even without breaking the fourth wall. In this episode, it shows there's a lot more to Abed than his comedy and knowledge of cliches. He envisioned his world as stop motion to escape the harsh reality so he wouldn't feel lonely during the holidays. And they tackle that subject very well. It happens during the opening of the show when Pierce came back on the train so he wouldn't be alone like Abed, even during the final song when the cast defeats the Christmas warlock. And for all this talk about finding the meaning of Christmas, it does make a lot of sense. It just means Christmas has a meaning based on one's interpretation and how they celebrate it. Annie sees it as celebrating Hanukkah, Troy celebrates by playing video games, and Abed finds his new meaning of Christmas by being with his friends. As soon as Duncan comes in to interfere with Abed's Christmas journey, you actually see him more as a Christmas villain than a helper. He didn't even care about solving Abed's stop-motion problem and his well-being. He just wanted to make a fortune out of it. He tried to break the imaginary Christmas world by crushing the dude's spirit when he could have just let him live in his own little world just for the holidays. But when all of his friends came back, they all supported him with love and caring, which ended up making their Christmas imaginary adventure and holiday spirit a reality after all. I love that the only live-action footage they use in the special is at the end, hinting that Abed is happy and no longer alone during the holidays. When it comes to the Community humor, the jokes here are really funny. They don't just make fun of the stop-motion art style, they question why Abed depicts his friends as Christmas toys specifically, like Britta is a robot because she's being told of what to do, Annie being a wind-up ballerina, Troy being his loyal soldier, just to name a few. And when Abed finds the season of Lost on DVD, calling it like a payoff, the metaphor is obviously referencing the underwhelming Lost finale and other storylines. I also love that Abed specifically stated his mom visits him every December 9 because that's the day the episode premiered. These meta jokes from the show can really explode your minds. The songs are really good songs and absolutely hilarious. My favorite one is the finale, That's What Christmas Is For, because they are all singing while defeating Duncan. Like every other Christmas miracle, this special is the only Community episode that won an Emmy for Outstanding Individual Achievement in Animation. And based on what I just watched, the show definitely deserved it. Abed's Uncontrollable Christmas is just incredible. It's funny, well crafted, and very well matured even as a comedy sitcom. If you are like Abed who love bringing back Christmas specials or any other Christmas movies, then you will definitely have a great time with this Christmas special. You don't have to watch any episode of Community to understand everything. You will feel welcome as a newcomer. It's the episode that shows the joy of being with family and friends, eating some delicious sweets, and watching Christmas holiday specials. That's what Christmas is for. On a scale of 1 to 10, I give it 12 Christmas pterodactyls. I'm Matt Harry Patrick. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to watch Santa Claus Coming to Town with my family. for watching this video. If you enjoyed this, check out these other videos, or feel free to like, comment, and subscribe for more upcoming reviews and other projects. I'll see you soon.